Well, Anjali and I have loved doing this since the very beginning. It kind of happened by mistake. Her and I met up in LA because I was traveling here once. And at the very end of our coffee date, which went swimmingly as you can imagine, we decided to take a picture. And then we thought, oh no, let's do a video. And then we're like, what are we gonna do in the video? Oh, let's swap some voice lines. And then we put it on YouTube and it became this thing. So I thought, oh, that's gonna be fun with other people. So her and I have reached out to a lot of the voice actors via Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. Like as soon as we knew who Farah was, we all just started writing her on all her social medias. So I never got nervous. I just got excited thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to meet Chloe in Paris when I'm there on a family trip. So I just treated it like a really fun thing, and I felt everyone was gonna be excited to meet us so that we could exchange notes and fun family Overwatch things. So it's always been a really fun thing. I've never been nervous. I always just try and hit them up however I can. I think I'd marry Lucio. I lived in Brazil for a bit and I absolutely loved it. So I learned Portuguese and I love Portuguese Brazilian music and how it sounds. And the people in Brazil remind me of the people in Colombia. They're really warm and fun, and the dancing is crazy. I did Afro-Brazilian dance and capoeira. So I think Lucio's just a really fun guy. He's a DJ, he's always upbeat and excited and kind of trying to make you happy. So I think he'd be a good partner. He'd be really fun. I mean, Batista is also cute. But yeah, Lucio, because of Brazil. I think there's always little things buzzing in the back of my head that I feel like I should try to challenge myself. I played D&D because it scared the crap out of me. We were gonna be live for 3 hours. I didn't know how to play it, so I was very nervous, but also excited. And I said, I think this will challenge me, let's do it. I recently did my stand-up, my sketch characters in stand-up form, and that scared the crap out of me. So those are things that I had been wanting to try, and I did them. Not that that ends there. I think I still have to get better at them, so I might do it again. I think there are a lot of things I want to try. Maybe skydiving at some point. But I think that for me, one of the things that keeps me excited is traveling constantly and going to new places and learning about them. So that's me continuing to evolve. I'd love to learn more languages or phrases in more languages. So I think it's always, like I keep saying, a work in progress. A good day for me is waking up, starting with my coffee, doing some writing, do my meditation, go to yoga. That would be a fabulous morning. Come back from yoga, have a kick-ass brunch because I love eggs for breakfast. And then maybe hit a couple of film and TV auditions, or one film and TV audition, that's enough for one day. Do a couple voiceover auditions, hopefully have a booking for a cartoon or a video game, so I do a 2-hour session or a 4-hour session there. Then have a meeting with a friend about a future project they might want to do, or like a film director that I'm meeting and that we want to collaborate in the future. And then go have dinner with another friend or a group of friends and, you know, have a cocktail or a glass of wine and have that be a fabulous day. If it were a perfect day, I would go salsa dancing at the end. But I like kind of doing a little bit of everything, striving towards the future, you know, booking something, having fun, doing exercise. That's a good day for me. Oh my gosh, immediately, Queen. Don't stop me now, we're having such a good time, we're having a ball, don't stop me now. Freddie Mercury is one of my all-time favorites, and I get really, really happy when I hear that song, and I feel empowered and excited, and I dance around my house. So if I were dead, I would like to hear that song on repeat. So what a great, fabulous question. Thank you very much. Anything that Queen played would have been kind of wonderful. Maybe Carlos Vives too, because I love him, and Juan Luis Guerra or Rubén Blades. I love a lot of Spanish dance music, so maybe I'd consider those, but Queen, it's tricky. I think the older we get, the more we start learning how to do that. I think we have to focus on what we're good at and what we bring to the table and what makes us shine, and know that that's going to be our positive addition to the world. I think everyone has defects or things they're working on, so if somebody is minimizing you, know that they have something they have to work on as well. And a lot of times it comes out of insecurity that they haven't figured out how to handle that themselves. So I think you just need to remind yourself constantly, this is where I'm at, this is who I am, I'm working on being a better person. And that's what's gotten me out of those ruts. I mean, sure, take a shower, go for a jog, do something that gets you out of your head. But I think that keep working on what makes you shine, and that's what eventually is what is gonna make you happy, and hopefully also what makes you better in life. And then you won't self-doubt because you're on a good roll. You also have to create a group of people that you love and trust, so that when you're in a tough situation, you call upon them. I know that when I've been feeling terrible, I'm very close to my sisters. I call Anjali, I call my girlfriends who are here. I think being able to share the pain or the shame or the guilt about something is what eventually dissipates it. And so, or to a therapist, that helps too. But I think that having a core group of people that care about you and vice versa is really important. And remembering that we're all struggling, we're all going through some sort of hell at some point in time, and we just have to get through it. So knowing that every moment passes and that you're gonna get through it is important. Breathing deeply and trusting that you're good enough, and reminding yourself that if you need to write Post-it notes all over the wall, do it. You are enough. You shine. You're magical. Whatever it may be. So try that, because I think that we constantly need to tell ourselves that we are good enough. Advice for becoming a voice actor. This question comes up a lot. First of all, maybe take a class and see if you like it. Voice acting is good voice, but also acting. So maybe take an acting class and see, how do I create emotion if I'm not good at this? How do I connect to a character if I'm not similar to them? See if you like it before you think that it's something you want to do, because it's a tricky job. It's hard to get the jobs. So hopefully you're passionate about it before you really start. Secondly, check out iwanttobeavoiceactor.com. Great website by D. Bradley Baker, R. Hammond. He gives you tons of tips there on how to try and get into the business. Way more than I'm going to be able to give you here right now. But once you do that, you can, I think a class also can help you network within your community and meet other voice actors and teachers. And from there, you might create a demo and start submitting it to, local recording studios. So start locally and work your way up. I think one thing that we forget is that time helps with everything. I had a demo, I had an agent, I'd had some auditions and or a few bookings had come. I think we never know when the next big audition's gonna come. I didn't know Sombra was gonna come, So I think it's believing in the future, and in that the more you audition, the more you get a tiny booking, you get better and better. And then that leads you to booking the next big job, because all of a sudden now you know how to do this accent, and boom. So being patient with yourself, knowing that it takes a long time. Continue to go to networking events where you might meet other voice people. Or I took a class recently with Anjali, even after booking Overwatch, because I wanted to expand on voices. I met other actors. I've met other producers thanks to them. So know that every day is just a step towards something new and different. So don't give up on reaching out still. I think for a while I didn't know I was gonna do a YouTube channel, and I was like, I'm not a writer, I don't know how to create stuff. And then eventually it hit me, I'm tired of people telling me I'm too white to play Latina. And so then that turned into, how am I gonna turn this into stories? Oh, I'll just shoot them with my iPhone because I have no budget. So it might take some time, so be patient, but find something that makes you passionate. Find something that makes you, uniquely you, not, I'm just gonna do a makeup tutorial because everyone's doing it and that's what goes viral. That's stupid. Do something that you're really, I have a friend who's a comedian and a tour guide in New York City. So he's doing comedy videos about New York City and all the fun stuff he knows in New York, which is fascinating. The cosplayer that I work with is also a psychologist. I keep telling her, you need to merge psychology and cosplay because that's fabulous. Merge what you're good at and what you're passionate about, and maybe that's gonna be your content. Absolutely. I want to do a lot more voice work in general, so I have recorded some video games this year that won't come out for a while, so you'll be hearing my voice in those. I think that as actors, we just want to keep doing stuff. So I would love to continue working in animation, voicing little kids, or a crazy chicken, or a duck. I'm gonna record a penguin soon, which is super exciting. So all of that stuff is great, and I think that I also want to continue doing film and TV. So as long as I can continue auditioning for different things and making it work, that's what's gonna happen. I think voice work is really fun because it lets us do voices that we don't look like play characters that we would never be in real life, obviously. So it expands our creativity, and it's so much fun. So I continue to strive towards it, and hopefully it will happen.